Abbi J from AJ Life Hacks, and today I am revealing my secrets of how I graduated with a bachelor's degree in less than 2 years and how you can do the same thing. So keep watching this video for these 3 awesome tips. The first tip that I have for you when you want to graduate college early, and this can be with any type of degree, we don't want to be in school longer than we have to. And that was my attitude when I went to college. I was going there to get my degree so that I could make my mark in the world. And the first thing that I did is that I did what I could now. What I mean by that is when I was in high school, I took AP classes. I took CE, current enrollment, all the courses that I possibly could have to help myself in the future. And if you've watched any of my videos, you know that this is a common theme of mine, that what you do now really does matter. And everything you can do for yourself now is going to pay off huge in the future. Now, I'm not saying that this is always easy. I remember sitting there in my AP courses or those test dates, they're still etched in my brain. Every time May 12th comes around, I have this anxiety in my heart because that was when I had 2 AP tests that day. And forever, May 12th is a little scary for me. But it's because I was really pushing myself and working hard, and it pays off. And if you ever need some motivation for this, when it gets hard, think of this. This is my favorite quote from Zig Ziglar. He says, "Life will be infinitely easier on you the harder you are on yourself." And I know that to be true because I have lived it, and you can too. So think of those quotes and think of the huge payoff, because you got to do a lot of work now on what you can. And hey, if you're not in high school any longer and just going to college and trying to add up all those credits, take online courses, do what you can to help yourself get ready for college. The second tip I have for you is to bump up your credits. I know. I know, credits can be a lot. They can seem overwhelming, especially when you're just at 12, which is a full-time semester. It can seem overwhelming, but I promise you that a class or 2 extra isn't going to kill you, especially if you're smart about it. If you have heard from every single person that has personally taken a course that this teacher is hard, that this professor loves to assign hours and hours of reading, then take that class with some other courses that you know are going to be a walk in the park for you. Balance your schedule with your strengths and your weaknesses. Don't schedule math, science, and physics all in one semester when you're trying to take more credits. I personally took 20 to 24 credits this semester, and I'll never forget going into the counselor because I had to get an overwrite to do that. And she looked at me and she said, "Are you sure? Are you really, really, really sure?" And I said, yes, I am. And she was starting to scare me, and I was putting on my brave face. I said, yes, I am. Just sign my paper. I'll go sign up for all these classes. And I remember leaving there going, am I ready for this? Oh, they made it sound so hard and so scary. And people will. People are going to tell you the horror stories. But I'm here to tell you that 20 and 24 credits this semester was so manageable for me when I balanced my schedule. And it's worked for other individuals that I personally counseled to do the same. It's hard, but you can do it, and you can do anything you set your mind to. The last tip that I have for you kind of goes with the second tip to help you out with that big step of bumping up your credits, is to get your finances in line. Now, this might seem a little weird because as college students, we're historically poor. And that was true for me too. But what I mean by this is take a look at your job. The majority of college students are employed and have a job. And if you don't, this step works even better for you. But take a look at your job and maybe some things that are occupying your time, and determine if you can cut back on hours, if you can get more flexible schedule. Because I'm not gonna lie, when you take 20 to 24 credits a semester, it's a big chunk of your day and it makes it hard to work. I was incredibly lucky. I had a job that was extremely flexible. And now some of you are sitting there going, I work a 9 to 5, I work a certain set hours. Well, guess what? Try looking into scholarships. Scholarships are huge, and I'm not advocating that everybody quits their job and you just go off of student loans. I personally believe that depending on your situation, it's always better to graduate debt-free than it is to graduate early or a semester sooner. you take care of you and your finances, but if there's a way, maybe you work and you kill it in the summer so that you can take 24 credits in the fall and not have to work, then figure out what works for you, but see if there's some flexibility. See if there's some scholarships that you can utilize so that maybe you don't have to work every day. This is a huge part because you need to free up a little bit of time. Now, not to scare you, 24 credits a semester, I really worked hard to be focused in my classes, do my homework then, and I did a lot online. So you can have a social life, you can have fun, and you can still have a job, but make sure you know what can give and take in your schedule because something has to give. So there you have it. Those are my top 3 tips for graduating college early. This truly worked for me, and I got into the work field about 3 years earlier than all of my peers because I was able to bust through college, use a lot of the credits I'd earned in high school and online, and also I was able to work with the flexibility of my schedule, earn some scholarships so that money and worrying about paying for college wasn't a huge priority that took away from my study time. And I did. I graduated debt-free in less than 2 years with a bachelor's. So best of luck to you. I get college is its own beast, but you can figure out your life and feel confident in the decisions you need to make. Use my tips, throw them out the window, figure out what works for you. So thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel and I will see you in the next one. Abbi J out.